After 2 years, and some more time because I'm late, of waiting, Baidu had finally arrived to heal your broken heart after losing your 50-50 to his helper. If you've just now finally succeeded with your pulls and want him to save both your sanity and your team, here's the tutorial on how to do that. Baidu is an amazing healer and a really good shielder with a self-replenishing shield. He heals massive amounts with a short cooldown on his skill. He heals both you and your co-op partners no matter if the injured character is the active one or not, making him useful in a lot of situations. He's also pretty good at applying Dendro, so your Hyper Bloom and Bloom teams will love him. His elemental skill Universal Diagnosis works like a boomerang. After using it, it performs free attack to nearby opponents and comes back to heal your characters. If there is no enemies nearby, it will come back without performing attacks and just heal you. His elemental burst, named Holistic Revivification, gives you a shield that refreshes every 2.5 seconds and heals you in the process while performing additional attacks to the opponents. The attack will also be performed when the shield is scattered. Shield absorption scales of Baidu's max HP, just like his healing. Additionally, the shield absorbs Dendro damage 250% more effectively. For talent priority, you want to start with leveling his skill and burst, leaving normal attack to your needs. His first passive talent, 5 Fortunes Forever, boosts Baidu in 2 different ways. First, if your active character has their HP below 50%, Baidu will get 20% healing bonus. And second, if their HP is higher or equal to 50% full, Baidu will get 25% Dendro damage bonus. The second passive, All Things Are of the Earth, that in short will increase Dendro reactions damage by 2% for Bloom, Hyper Bloom and Burning, and 0.8% for Aggravate and Spread for every 1000 HP Baidu has below 5k HP. This effect lasts for 6 seconds. Lastly, we have a passive skill that, at least for now, is special to Baidu. It's called Herbal Nourishment and it heals your characters by 2.5% of Baidu's max HP when collecting certain plants. Now, let's take a moment to talk about his constellations. His first constellation adds 1 additional charge to his skill. It may be useful, but as I said earlier, his cooldown is pretty short, so it's not necessary. His second constellation makes it so whenever your current active character hits an opponent with a cooldown of 5 seconds, Baidu will follow it up with a Dendro attack and heal your character. The damage dealt is equal to 250% of Baidu's attack, and the healing done equals to 20% of his skill's healing. Third and fifth constellations will increase his burst and skill levels. His fourth constellation increases all nearby characters' elemental mastery by 80 for 15 seconds when Baidu's ultimate is used. The sixth constellation increases damage dealt by Baidu's ultimate by 8% of his max HP. Additionally, when his skill hits an opponent, there is a 100% chance that his shield will be regenerated. His HP scaling leaves him with 2 really good free-to-play friendly weapons: Freeling Tales of Dragon Slayers and Prototype Amber. If you want his healing to be even better, you can either go for his weapon, Jadefall's Splendor, or your Everlasting Moonglow that's been collecting dust if you don't have Kokomi. The fact that both of these weapons have the same stats is worth mentioning. The only difference is the passive, but we will talk about it in a moment. Remember, the higher rarity the weapon, the higher the HP substat, which helps with getting better healing and shielding. All of these weapons have useful passives, so let's analyze them one by one. Freeling Tales of Dragon Slayers is awesome if you want to increase your team's damage. Its passive provides you with a 10-second lasting attack boost for the character you switch to after using Baidu, so to make the best use of it, you need to pay attention to your rotation. Prototype Amber will regenerate energy after using Elemental Burst, while also regenerating a percentage of all party members' HP. Both of these effects activate every 2 seconds and last 6 seconds. Jadefall's Splendor's passive provides the character wielding this weapon with an effect after they use Elemental Burst or create a shield. This effect restores energy for said character every 2.5 seconds and also provides them with an additional elemental damage bonus for every 1000 HP they have. Additionally, this will also take effect when the character is not on the field. Last but not least, Everlasting Moonglow increases healing bonus and elemental damage bonus based on the max HP of the equipping character. Also, for 12 seconds after using Elemental Burst, their normal attacks that hit opponents will restore energy. His kit doesn't need a lot of investment in artifacts, you just need to give him as much HP as you can to make him both a good healer and a good shielder. So you will want to give him HP as every main stat and use 2-piece Tenacity of the Melee Leaf and 2-piece Vorkasha's Glow to get even more bonus HP. You'll also want to get some HP percentage, energy recharge or elemental mastery for substats. If you don't really need a shielder, you can either go for 4-piece Maiden Beloved, 4-piece Ocean Hued Clam, 4-piece Song of Days Past, or 2-piece of any of those together. You can also go for healing bonus Circlet rather than the aforementioned HP one to heal even more. If you're wondering which 4-piece would be the best, I'll summarize their effects so you can make your choice. I'd recommend going for Song of Days Past if you want to increase your damage, because it will increase your active character's next attack damage by 8% of the recorded healing, including overflow healing. Ocean Hued Clam will make a bubble called Sea-Dyed Foam appear for 3 seconds. After its duration ends, it will deal additional physical damage equal to 90% of accumulated healing, including overflow healing. Only one Sea-Dyed Foam can exist at the same time, and the cooldown for it is 3.5 seconds. If you only care about healing, Maiden Beloved is for you, because it will increase your character's healing received by 20% for 10 seconds after the equipping character uses elemental skill or burst. Deepwood Memories is also worth mentioning, since it is the set that appears as recommended in-game. It is a good choice if you're planning to use Baizhu only with other Dendro characters, because its 4-piece decreases opponents' Dendro resistance by 30% for 8 seconds after the equipping character's elemental skill or burst hits them. It is a good option for Dendro reactions dependent teams, but make sure none of the other Dendro characters you want to use the same artifact set, because the effect will not stack. And keep in mind it will only boost his damage, not healing. And to end it with usual lore fun fact, he eats candied fruit after taking his medicine as he finds it bitter. And that would be all for our Baizhu guide. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, and see you next time!